Welcome and Happy New Year from the GIVER Method. My name's Jake Talbert. I'm the founder and author of the GIVER Method, and I am just wrapping up my first thing of service that I'm doing for the year 2025, and I wanted to record a quick video for all of you. As you start any new year, there tends to be this time where people tend to reflect and they look at the resolutions that they want to create. They look at how they want the year to go. So 2025, what are the goals that we want to achieve? How do we want this year to go? And, although it's great that people have this sort of an intention, oftentimes where they tend to forget about things is that they tend to look at the ways that they can become something new. And in reality, the goal should be to be true to yourself, be your authentic self, and really stepping into who it is that you're meant to be rather than trying to change yourself to be something that you're not. And so what you should focus on is the impact that you can make with your gifts and superpowers as it pertains to, the impact that you want to make. Now, part of the GIVER Method is helping people to discover and develop their gifts and superpowers so that they can provide value to the people who are in their sphere of influence, and that they can make every engagement, interaction, discussion as impactful and intentional and eager, as possible. And so what you want to focus on is what are the 3 to 5 gifts that you currently either have or are working on that can actually make the impact for 2025. What are the things that you could bring to the table that are going to help you to make that deeper connection with different people? Now, there are a lot of things that are possible when you start to do this. And if you need additional insights or ideas on how to do this, of course, the GIVER Method book is available on Amazon. It is an Amazon bestseller at this point. It's been out for a little over a month, and so you can go get your copy if you don't already have one. You can also go to thegivermethod.com. You can sign up for a discovery call where we could talk about how we could potentially help guide you through this sort of a process, as well as, get on our newsletter list and learn about more things. Find us on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, all those sorts of places. Not sure where I'm going to post this video, so find us in the places where this video isn't and go follow us. But the things that you start to learn and things you start to develop as you focus on your New Year's resolutions and the goals and focusing more on the impact you can make while being true to yourself is that you can, have deeper, more meaningful connections with the people who are in your life. You can, greater impact your, family, your friends, your work, your community, and then you can just have a more enhanced sense of purpose and fulfillment, which so many people are looking for. How can they feel more fulfilled? And by being more intentional with the impact that you can make and setting your goals and resolutions around those are going to make a huge impact when it comes to that. Now, if you do want additional assistance, like I said, you can get yourself access to the GIVER Method book. I usually have a copy with me and I hold it up in screen, but I don't have one here in the car with me. Like I said, just wrapped up a bit of service that I was doing here on the 1st so I can focus on my impact that I'm trying to make, where it's going to be serving others, more intentionally. But if you do go get access to the GIVER Method book, which I'll put a link wherever I post this, I'll put a link in the comments or the description. But once again, it's going to help you to discover your unique gifts and superpowers and learn how to give without expectation and create meaningful change in those around you. So you can find it on Amazon. I'll have a link to that. Also, go to thegivermethod.com if you want to book that discovery call so that we can show you how it is that we can, help you out, the different coaching options we have. You can join our community of impact makers. The best thing I could tell you, though, is that 2025 can be the best year ever. You can make the greatest impact possible if you set your goals and your resolutions with the right intentions of being authentic and looking to make the greater impact in those who are in your sphere of influence. And if you're trying to go beyond being a giver and become an impact maker to those beyond just your sphere of influence who you can have a greater impact on. So I hope that you have a great new year. I hope that you can set the goals and resolutions that don't just fall by the wayside between now and February, but actually become a part of who you are and a part of your life, and that you can make this the best year ever. So with that, I'll let you get back to the rest of your holiday day and whatever it is that you're choosing to do. I'd love in any sort of a comments or anything if you'd share what's your resolution, what's your goal that you're hoping to achieve here in 2025, what's the impact you're hoping to make, and who are you hoping to make that impact on. Whatever you comment might be something that inspires somebody else as a part of that. So With that, have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you in our future videos and posts that we have along the way. So we'll catch you next time. Have a great one.